I die today, I'ma go and get some money. If I die today, I'ma go and get some money. If I die today, if I die today.
Cold flows for a cold mind, see a new world, but I'm so blind. Kick rocks when your time's up, better start digging like a coal mine. Cold heart, seen cold times, it's a bold move, but the sunshine raise up when you...
Good morning, new 1%. It's Satoshi Boomin coming at you with another video. Guys, please hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell so you never miss a VeChain or a Cardano update. Guys, we got these videos every day. I got my hot coffee and honey locked and loaded, ready to go. Let's get this show started, guys. So, fresh off the presses, guys, we have Alex Mashinsky, CEO of Celsius, and the official ADA rate on Celsius network is 4.05%. Now, before you scream and say, why would anybody do that, blah, 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 yada, yada, you could get more staking with a stake pool. Yes, in fact, you can get more staking with a normal stake pool, and that stake pool that I'd recommend is OneComm, ticker symbol 1COMM. Guys, OneComm is amazing. Please consider delegating your ADA to OneComm. You will get a lot more than 4.05%. They have ROIs in the 5 to 5.5% range. I know this says 4.93, but that is, not correct. OneComm, they produce blocks nearly almost 100% every epoch, guys. They have a good relays, 0% margin, so you know you're getting more ADA when they get a block, guys. So OneComm is definitely a stake pool that you should consider dumping your ADA in. That is ticker symbol 1COMM, OneComm. All their information will be in the pinned comment down below if you guys want to stake with them. Now, back to the Celsius stuff. Now, Celsius, guys, I like Celsius a lot. I've been using it for the past 3 to 4 weeks now. And each and every week, guys, they pay interest on the crypto that you deposit into Celsius. You do have to KYC. So if you're averse to that, that is a thing. But people are going to go complain and say, oh, blah, 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 4.5% interest. Well, if you want more interest on your Cardano, guys, you're going to have to stake it. Stake it to OneComm, stake it to Poop Pool, stake it to coins, all that. Now, the good thing about this is if you want to take a loan out, let's just say you have a lot of Cardano and you want to, pay a bill, pay for your taxes, whatever you got to do, you could now take out a loan on your Cardano with Celsius, and the rates are pretty low. I know if you have more Celsius in your account, you could get rates up to like 1% on your loans. And the good thing about loans is that they're not taxable events. So let's just say next year around tax time, I got a pretty hefty tax bill. I can send some crypto to Celsius, take out a loan, pay off my tax bill, and then, if the capital appreciation goes up, I can then pay off the loan, get the money back, and then not have to pay taxes on those transactions. That's one of the positives of loaning. So everybody was like, when ADA to Celsius, that's coming soon, and we now know the official ADA rate. Moving on, guys. We have a great video here. Thank you to Stay Pool on Reddit here. Here is a short 1-minute video of the highlights of the AMAs that Charles did a couple days ago. So let's go ahead and play it. Hopefully you can hear it. And you can't hear it because it is on mute. Sorry about that. Let's go ahead and... So this question is, Charles, do you think the fact that 70% of ADA being staked is good for the future of Cardano? And here's what Charles has to say.
70% of ADA is being staked is good for the future of Cardano. I'd prefer 100%. One of the cool things about Cardano, unlike some of its competitors, is that when you stake ADA, you don't bond it, so it doesn't get locked. So it's liquid even though it's staked. You can move it around at any time. And the higher that number goes, the better for the security of the system. Will DGENT be pegged to the US dollar or something else? That pegging target could be the US dollar, it could be the euro, it could be an SDR, it could be whatever you want. What is the single best global benefit of cryptocurrencies? putting you in control of your financial life, your economic life. What subjects do you feel are the most important to learn? I am firmly convinced that the most important thing to learn is learning how to learn. What makes you feel joy? Well, it's you guys. I love the work I do. I love the people I interact with. I have a lot of great friends and family. Do you hire political scientists to help with Cardano's governance structure? Absolutely. Do you ever stop and think I changed the world? No, because I don't know yet. It's the world to tell me that I changed it. I was certainly a contributor to an industry that seems like it has the potential to change the world.
So that was a little clip there of Charles's highlights. I'd recommend, if you have not taken a look at Charles Hoskinson's AMAs, that you do. Filled with a lot of insight and good stuff. So thank you to Stay Pool on Reddit for showing us that. I could play more of the AMA. I might do that tomorrow. Break it up, give me some extra content. Moving on. So, big news today, guys. Big news indeed. Cardano's native asset, ADA, is to be listed in Japan for the first time. Some believe this is similar to the Coinbase listing for the Japanese community. CTO is co-founder of DC Spark. Shared a post from Japanese crypto exchange BitPoint. The platform has announced that it has plans to list the native Cardano token ADA, the fifth largest digital currency, later in August. He emphasized that Japanese regulators have strict rules for listing cryptocurrencies on exchanges, and only a small number of coins are allowed to be listed in ADA. Cardano was finally listed in Japan. Yes, let's go. They have been able to buy and sell ADA via other exchanges based in other countries, but now in Japan they are allowed to do so. So this is good news. This is obviously bullish news. I believe the IPO occurred in Japan, if I'm not mistaken, and now it is open to Japanese users. Yay, adoption. Moving on, guys. So, a couple of days ago, I did a video where some dude, some apparently prominent technical analysis person, was like, oh, Cardano's gonna drop 90%, blah, blah, blah. Well, Charles Hoskinson has responded to that gentleman, saying that Cardano may lose up to 90% of its value. He said that, Charles said that he really loathes technical analysis while liking the process to voodoo. That makes no sense. And he says, it was Peter Brand who said that. With all due respect to Peter, I don't think this works well. Other thing that makes markets so much more complicated, I would agree. And then Peter Brand said that, he said that Cardano was in a similar setup in 2018 with Litecoin. He said he predicts ADA is poised for downside action, which could see it drop to as low as 12 cents or a 90% crash from its all-time high prices. Bruh, if Cardano drops back down to 12 cents, I might need to take a couple days off because I'm selling my kidneys. I'm selling 80% of my liver. I'm donating blood. I'm going to be all messed up. But I need that fiat, that useless fiat, to dump into ADA. So bring it on, man. I mean, I hope for, like, my fans' sake and, like, the community's sake that it doesn't. But for me and my selfishness, sure, let it drop all the way back down to 12 cents. Hell, let it drop back down to 3 cents. I'm backing up the Brinks truck. That's all I got to say. And he goes on to talk about a head and shoulder pattern, yada, 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 yada. Fart noises, indeed, guys. You can bring out all the technical indicators you want, this, that, and the third, but at the end of the day, what is really important is adoption, hype, FOMO, and utility, guys. That's it. Do you have the marketing? Yes. Do you have the hype? Check. Do you have the community? Check. Is there greed in the markets? Oh, speaking of greed in the markets, guys, I almost forgot to show you this here. I wanted to show you guys the Fear and Greed Index, and I thought it was on greed. Maybe I was mistaken. But we're still at neutral, guys. Again, last week we were at fear. 2 weeks ago we were at extreme fear, guys. Like, no, not 2 weeks ago, 2 months ago, we were at extreme fear. How did the sentiment change that fast? Did anything fundamentally change? No, it's just the sentiment, the market sentiment of these things, guys. They shift up and down, they sway back and forth. You just got to be mindful of it, prepare, and here's my advice. Not financial advice, but here's what I do here. I shouldn't have said advice, but I don't give financial advice. By the way, here's what I do. Okay, I just buy in every month, every week, as much as is comfortable for me, so that I'm not starving, so that I have enough money to pay for rent, utilities. If this crypto stuff goes to zero, I can still work, I can still live, I still have a roof over my head, I'm not gonna miss any meals. That's what it means by investing more, not investing more than you are willing to lose. Because if this stuff goes to zero, you have to be okay. I'm not saying you have to be happy. I said you have to be okay. I mean, you can feed yourself, you can house yourself, you can clothe yourself. Your wife isn't going to divorce you for spending all your kids' money on crypto and losing your kids' college fund. You don't want to do any of that. And since you can't predict the future, what I do is I buy in every week. I just dollar cost average. However much I could afford this week, I put in. And I buy the market each week. That way, even if the market goes up or the market goes down, I'm okay because I'm in the market. Time in the market beats timing the market each and every time. All right, guys, so I can't tell the future, so I'm just going to buy whenever I can. That's just my humble approach. You don't have to follow it. Just give me your mama's cooking. And then lastly, guys, we have another video, pretty short video here from World Mobile Token. Hopefully they don't copyright me, but let's go ahead and play it. That sounds like some copyrighted music, so I'm gonna go ahead and mute it. Hopefully they don't get me on that. You know what? I'll play it, but if it's silent or cut out, guys, it's because of copyright. So I'm sorry. I keep telling World Mobile, hey, make videos. I'm trying to help you out, but if you put copyrighted music in there, it's kind of a waste. But I'll go ahead and play it. But in the post-production, if it's muted or trimmed out, sorry.
That's our equipment. So this is the Altai equipment that's just come off of the Ethiopian flight from Addis Ababa.
Just been speaking with the clearing and forwarding agent. He says, according to his estimation of time, we should be here for at least an hour, and then we'll probably be getting out with our equipment. This is it. It's done. Job done. We're going to sign out.
Here, no, go.
So the title of this video, equipment has landed on the ground in Zanzibar and our team is preparing to begin deployment in the next few days. It is currently occurring, guys. Cardano will take over the world. I love each and every one of you, And I will talk to you guys tomorrow with the VeChain and Cardano updates. You better be leaving by 4-5 comments down below and hitting that like button for me, guys. I love y'all so much. I will talk to you again tomorrow. Have a good day.